Dear friends, my today's topic is morality and ethics, where these two terms can be used interchangeably and the situations where these two concepts stand in contrast. Such questions sometimes are asked in interviews also to differentiate between morality and ethics. To make you understand, I take a very famous example, that is, there is a poor man, his wife is critically ill. She needs a brain surgery. But that poor man cannot afford her surgeries, and for which he has to manage funds by way of selling his house or taking a loan from his relatives. So, to proceed further, he surveys two hospitals in the town. One is super specialty and other one is normal hospital, where all the infrastructure and doctor teams are available for brain surgery equivalently to the facilities available in super specialty hospital. Since he loves his wife very much and he is to do anything to save her life and to have successful surgery, he approaches super specialty hospital because he wants the best treatment for her wife. He meets there a person of the hospital who is doing counseling for the admissions. He tells his story that financially he is very weak and cannot afford the expenses of the hospital. But since he wants best treatment for his wife, he has come to you. Now, that fellow who has been paid by the hospital only to defend that their hospital is the best one and there is no comparison of the hospital. So, as per code of ethics, he is bound to praise his hospital and advocate about the latest surgery and the facilities available in the hospital. But keeping in view his financial weak condition, he has a inner voice of morality which suggests him to tell that poor person that he can get it operated from another hospital which is very cheap and equipped with equally infrastructure as compared to the super specialty hospital. Now here question arises, in case he follows the ethics, then he is bound to tell him that super specialty hospital is the best one. So he will be following the code of conduct, code of ethics, and he is to justify his job. And in case he listens his inner voice, morally, he is to advise that person that he can get her wife operated from another hospital. In that case, he'll be violating his code of ethics, his profession. So he is in a very confused state of mind. Here, either he will have to forego the ethics or forego the morality. Two options simultaneously he cannot exercise. Now, we can quote another example. Suppose one famous advocate is there, one criminal who has warned his wife, went to him, pays his high fee, and case starts in the court. The advocate, though knows that his client is a criminal one, he is to defend his client. Ethically, again, he is bound to defend his client in spite of the fact that he knows that his client is criminal and he is to be punished. Morally, he is bound to listen his inner voice in case he goes morally, then he will not be justifying his code of ethics, code of discipline, and his profession. So it is not always there that these two terms are used in contrast. Those can be simultaneously used also. Suppose a company is spending under corporate social responsibility. There are some companies who spend 1 or 2% of their profit to uplift nearby areas under welfare schemes. They provide fans, coolers to the schools in the villages. They install solar system to facilitate the villagers. So all their social welfare activities can be treated as ethical and moral. Ethical involves outer subject which are influenced by pressures of code of conducts, disciplines, rules and regulations, whereas morality doesn't have such influences. Morality is an inner voice which distinguishes between wrong and right. Thank you. Thank you for tuning my channel. Stay ethical and stay moral. Thank you. Thank you very much.